been melting away. We've been lying on the shore for a while, and our song is still you are the sea. Is it glad?
My name is Dr. Sue Morrison, and today I'm with Geordie. We're at Sandend Hall, and today we're discussing Sandend Beach, and in particular the Save Our Beach campaign. Geordie, could I ask you to tell me your full name and your age, please?
Full name is Farmer, and I'm 68 years old.
Thank you very much. Could you tell me about your first knowledge of Sandend?
I remember Sandend from many years ago when I used to come down just to have a look around the village and walk along the beach. That's many years ago, and then I never thought that one day I would actually live here. And when I retired, wife and I just wanted somewhere to retire where it was peaceful and quiet, and we found a house in Sandend and bought it and moved into Sandend then. So.
What do you think about village life in Sandend?
Village life is quiet, and it's a lot of visitors come down to Sandend. I mean, we notice from warehouse, I mean, how many cars go up and down the road every day, and it's got its fish processing plant down the road as well, which a lot of fish vans come down here and load up and sell their fish around the countryside. And I find it peaceful here and it's quiet. So.
Can you tell me about the beach?
The beach, I think, I would say is one of the best beaches in Scotland. It's very sandy. It's very picturesque. It's also, I would say, very good for the surfing, because I mean, I see from where I am, I see surfers here day in, day out, nearly every day of the year. It's also a very picturesque place for people walking their dogs. There's the dunes where the dogs can roam about in the dunes. I walk quite a lot. I walk from here sometimes to Portsoy, going along the cliffs. And I don't think that the beach should be disrupted in any way by any other means of people trying to put cables through it or anything like that.
I'm just going to take you back a wee bit. I hear your wife found a medal on the beach.
Yes,
Could
that's
you tell me
right.
about that?
My wife, she collects sea glass for a friend of hers who turns it into the jewellery and pictures using the sea glass. So she's often down there and she just has a look for sea glass, and she came across, found this medal, which was a Golden Jubilee medal from Queen Victoria. It's not in good state of repair, but it was readable to what was on it, and that's what it was. It was a Golden Jubilee medal for Queen Victoria. So that was that. So.
So is that a prized possession?
Yeah, it's. Well, I mean, she finds quite a few bits and pieces down in the beach. It's of interest, and like bottle stoppers and things like that. It comes from old medicine bottles and things like that. Like, you know, it's quite interesting, some of the things that she finds. So it's very interesting.
Thank you. Could you tell me what your concerns are about the possible location of the landfall site for the offshore wind farm?
I think the sands, if they disrupt the sands, it will affect the surfing on the beach, because if the sand dunes are moved, then they probably won't ever come back to what they are. And it will affect the surfers, and also the disruption which it could cause to people visiting the beach, which is, as I said, was busy all year round. People dog walking, and especially in the summer when caravan sites full, and people using the beach for picnics and everything like that. The disruption, which obviously there's going to be drilling rig here, which is going to be making a noise, which will probably affect people in the village. And I would also be concerned that the beach would never come back to what it should be, irrespective of the promises that they make, because of what I've seen by cables coming in other parts of the countryside.
What do you think of the company's consultation process?
I was at the consultation process here back on March the 7th, and they say they're going to do this, and there is other places where they can bring it in. But the way I look at it is that this is our cheapest option. And of course, as usual, money is where it all boils down to. So, irrespective of the consultations, I still feel that it won't matter what we say, we're going to bring it through here. And that's our big concern, at the moment anyway.
What can you tell me about the Save Our Beach campaign?
The Save Our Beach campaign was going well. We had over 5,000 signatures for campaigning against the landing of the cables at Sandend. And it's been well received on social media. But hundreds of people that speak about when they come here, and they come up here every year, and they're very concerned about the impact it's going to have on the beach. And they're mostly all against it. I haven't heard anybody in favour yet of actually landing these cables here.
What kind of information have you been given as to whether it will land on Sandend, and if so, what form will it take?
Well, we've been told that the cables will come in offshore a bit, and then they'll be drilled underneath the beach, and will come out on this side of the dunes, where there'll be a connector cables put in, and there'll be actual sites in the ground where they'll be put in there. Now that's okay, people saying it sounds good when they say that, but I mean, Port Gordon, that's been going on for years now, and there's a lot of disruption there also, but it's not in the village. It's not affecting the village, it's outside the village. I have people that's worked at Black Dog, and the residents there didn't want it in the first place, but they put the substation there, and it's just been a total disaster. The whole area is like a bomb site. So what they say and what they're going to do, I don't believe. I don't believe it'll come in without any disruption at all.
If it's not based at Sandend, what are the other possibilities?
Possibilities are, there's one or two places just past Sandend Beach, what is known as the Salmon Bothy area, where it could come in. It's not quite so rocky. And there's one or two other bits where they could land it, which come in off the sea, and they could land it there. It might be a bit more expensive, obviously, because there's a bit more drilling. But, I mean, they're spending millions and millions of pounds on this. And, I mean, so what's another million, in fact, if it cost that to do it? That's what I see it as. Again, if they take it in at Sandend Beach, they're going to have to build a road, a temporary road, off the A98 and past the what they call the Cup and Saucer, which is a listed monument. It's going to come past there. I don't know how that stands with other environmental agencies, which covers that historic buildings and such like, but it will have to come past there, and I don't think that should happen. It's too much to take in that.
Is there anything else that you would like to add?
Well, the only thing I'd like to add is the fact that if they really want to take the cables in near here, I would suggest that the woods around the corner, I would suggest the salmon bothy would be their best option to take it in there. And because there's a road already goes down there, so it would obviously, they'd have to probably put a bit hardcore down to make the road more passable, but the thing is there's a road there, so they wouldn't need to put a temporary road coming in here, although they would get in from Portsoy area, come down that way into there.
Thank you very much, Geordie.
Okay, okay.
Smashing, thank you.
Oh, the day has been melting away. We've been lying on the shore.